Ooh, ooh.
It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
In the criminal justice system, sexually-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Alright, what to do, everyday people? We got a little situation. There's music in the background, so we're not gonna play it so it don't copyright, so we can try to see what's going on. Look like there's a brawl in another hair salon. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, she smacked the old lady. Ooh, wee. My daughter's 12. My husband took her there. I was at work. My daughter was texting me the whole time telling me how much she hated the shop experience. My husband had to go in and cuss them out, dancing instead of working. Girl, I was gonna get some braids here. So, oh shit. Oh, these are all the comments. I just got my hair done. I was there at the same time you were. I saw the first fight. Let me say, you are not lying. Everything you said is true. Now I didn't see the second fight. I had left by then. But let me tell you, that place was out of control. To open at 8 a.m. and none of it. Oh, well. Ooh. Let me see if I can find this girl. Asian Uniqua. Well, I found her Instagram, but no videos. So maybe this already happened. Maybe she deleted them. Anyway.
So this is my experience at Mary's African Hair Braid on Kelly between 8 and 7 Mile. And this is how my experience started off. So I showed her how I wanted my hair. This is how I wanted my hair. One of the in here did this. So I'm like, okay, this is exactly how I want it. Like this. So I have been sitting. Now my hair is about to eat down. These are the parts. I'm like, can y'all fix this? These parts are crooked. This is my mama asking her to record my hair. So she tied a knot in one of the braids. Like this one is messed up. Look at them parts. Look at them parts. Look like somebody played in my head. Okay, so this is my experience at Mary's African. Okay, so this is part one of my story time at Mary African Hair Braid and down there on Kelly between 8 and 7 Mile. So I went in there to go get my hair done. I had came at 1, granted. Okay, it's kind of late in the day on the Saturday. So cool, boom. I knew I was gonna be waiting a little bit. So I'm waiting around for them to, get to my head. While I'm waiting around for them to get to my head, all of a sudden, fight. I like an argument. We could say argument because they didn't hit each other. So argument broke out between them. You could look at my first video in reference to the argument, the video before this one. So they had did a little argument or whatever. So after the argument, I'm like, shoot, I've been waiting here for hours. I'm gonna go ahead and get my hair done because it was a girl that got her hair done there. And her hair was gorgeous. Small knotless, just, you know, simple, no boho, no nothing. Just plain knotless when they first started. So I'm like, okay. So I get a lady comes and do my hair. She's an older lady. No problem. And she didn't know how to color match hair. I had to go get some hair out of the car to show her what the color of my hair was because she was going to put like some brown hair. And I'm like, that's not going to work. So I showed Mary my hair. She's like, oh yeah, that's $350. We're going to get $350 yada, yada, yada. So we get to hair. They started doing my hair. And she was asking what I wanted. I kept showing her. She like, butt lift, butt lift. I'm like, no, not butt lift. I want thigh lift. So the lady was like, thigh lift. Like she didn't want to do it. And then they got to talking. You know, I can't understand what they saying in the language. So they got to talking or whatever. So she talking, and I could tell that the older lady, how they was talking, that she did not want to braid my hair down that long. Okay. So I'm thinking like she gonna get somebody else to come braid it, because when somebody don't want to do something, they're not gonna do it right. She got help from another lady or whatever. So another lady came and helped. And I started to look at the top of my head, and I'm like, these parts are crooked. So I was telling her, you know, the parts are crooked. Can you fix it? So I'm thinking they fixing the crooked parts. Oh, Bonnie keys sliding on. I'm thinking they fixing the crooked parts. They didn't fix nothing. So then I got pictures too in the other video of how my hair came out. The back of my hair, when I say the back of my hair was played in so bad, them parts are like arts and crafts back there. So I go back to the shop the next day, and I'm showing her, like, you know, my hair is, you know, part of the wrong. She's like, oh, the owner mirror. She's like, oh, they look fine. They look fine. I'm like, no, they're not fine. Trying to tell me that the parts were okay. So then she's like, oh, well, take the back half down and come back, and we'll redo the back half. Baby, I work 50, 60-hour work weeks, 10-hour days. I don't have time to come home from work and take some hair down and then come back up to the shop. So I'm like, you know, maybe refund. She like, no, we can just redo it. So I'm just like, okay, at this point, I'm not gonna get my money back. I don't have time to take the hair down. And it's one girl in there that does the hair for the videos that they posted. Because when I was in there, I seen them post the other girl that was in there getting her hair done. And it was the one girl in the front. And she did the braids that the other girl had in the other video. So it's only one person in there that could achieve them styles. And those are the videos that they posted. Not everybody in there can do them styles that they posting on that page. And I found that out afterwards, after I done got my hair done. So I wouldn't recommend going there, and the only reason I stayed and got my hair done because I had been already sitting there for hours. My hair, like I said, it looks horrible. I already took my hair down. I work all of these hours. I don't have time to go back and go sit in the shop. I got an event that I got to go to this weekend, so I just had to check up getting the hair done. So that's just kind of what it is. That's just what happened, and yeah. So watch the video before this to get context to the story time. Okay, so this is my experience.
What you mean? What? That's my
It's in Michigan.
When I say God has been truly testing my patience and my faith, today was like one of the worst hair experiences I ever had. I'm crying because I'm upset. I'm upset and I'm angry because I kept my composure the entire time. I didn't go off. I didn't cuss, but I wanted to so bad. But I'm like, I've been going to church trying to get my life together and just elevate my life. So I was at Mary's African hair braiding on Kelly between 8 Mile and 7 Mile. I've been going to the same lady for about 10 years. I'm sorry, 9 years. So she recently opened up a larger shop to where it's like maybe 20 braiders, but the customer service was very poor. The shop opens at 8 o'clock. I was there at 7:30 out there in the line. They let us in at 8. The braiders didn't start showing up until 9 o'clock. By this time, it's about 20 of us seated. So only 2 or 3 braiders showed up. And then about another 20-30 minutes, another one braider came in, and they just started coming in periodically all the way up until 11:30, almost 12 o'clock. So they had a list. I was on the list. For some reason, I got skipped over, and I said something about it. But there was a lady about to get her hair done by the lady I was supposed to get my hair done by, because I was ahead of this lady by a whole hour. So I said something to the lady, and she told the lady, go ahead, sit down, don't worry about her, as if I didn't mean anything. So I brought it to the other lady's attention, and she was like, no, you sit here, you get your hair done. I was like, at this point, I just feel like she does not want to do my hair. So I am just going to wait until the next person. So it took about another hour. So at this time, it's about 10:30. I finally get a lady that's doing my hair. For some reason, I don't know if she couldn't get my part right or what was the issue. I just know that another lady came over. They started arguing over my head, and the lady slapped her while she was in my head. Okay? So I got up, I moved, okay? And they started fighting in the middle of the shop, which is, it was crazy. Just very poor customer service. So it took about 30 minutes to get everything calmed down. So I finally get back in the chair with the same lady that got smacked, okay? So I noticed like about, 6 or 7 braids in, she wasn't using any product on my hair, and my hair felt real dry. So I'm like, okay, I don't think my parts are going to be, how I want them. So I asked to go to the bathroom. All the girls know when you don't know how your hair is looking, or you skeptical, you go to the bathroom and check your hair out. So I went to the bathroom and I took a couple pictures of my hair. It looked like my braids, it looked like my 5-year-old daughter did my braids in the back. My parts were not crisp at all. There was no product on my hair. Some of the braids were intertwining with each other. So I'm like, okay. I walked out the bathroom, and there was a customer out there. So I asked her, I was like, what do you think about, my parts of my head? She was like, oh no. She was like, no. So what she told me was, she was like, you want to know what? She's like, I'm back up here today because they played in my mother's hair yesterday, and her parts were terrible. I'm like, okay. So I was like, let me go talk to the manager, because like I said, I had been going to this lady for 9 years. So I bring her to the back, and I'm like, Mary, I'm like, can you just take a look at my hair? What do you think of my hair? She immediately started going off like, no, I'm tired of this lady. She give me a lot of problems, blah, blah, blah. She's fired. I fire her today. So I was like, okay. And she immediately just ran back out to, where all the people were. Cause like I said, we were in the back. And I guess she fired the lady, and the lady went over and smacked the girl, I guess, that smacked her. So now it's another brawl. This is brawl number 2, okay? Mind you, I got a couple braids in the back, so now I have to find another person to braid my hair. At this point, it's like 11 something. I can't really remember the time. I just know it was around like 11 something. I had been there since 7:30, mind you. Sat down at 8 o'clock. So this is 11:30. I want to say between 11 and 11:30. I'm so mind boggled. I really so she finally found somebody to do my hair. So I had to wait to get my hair taken down. I did get the full service. The lady that did do my hair, she's done my hair before, and she was really, really sweet. I've never had no issue with her, and even in the midst of everything that was going on, she was really sweet to me. So I have no issue with her. It's Mary that I have the issue with. I guess the lady, she owns the place. So when it came time to pay, I asked Mary, I said, you know, I'm sorry, it was, what time is it? It's 6:15. I just left about 15 minutes ago. So I've been there from 7:30 in the morning. I'm going to just say 8 because that's when we walked into the shop. I've been there since 8 this morning till 6 o'clock. I haven't had nothing to eat, nothing to drink. I'm tired. You can look at my eyes and tell. So I was like, Mary, can we go in the back and talk? Because I want to, kind of discuss the price. I'm like, like it was a lot going on today. And I'm like, it took way longer than expected. Like I've been here for a whole shift plus some. So she just went out like how she went off earlier when I, talked to her about the braids in the back. She just went off on me like, you gonna pay me my money, da 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 da. Start going off on me. I'm like, you know what, Mary? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pay you your money. But you want to know what? I'm never coming back. And I'm like, you don't even realize how many customers you lost just based off of the things that happened today. So many women I talked to in there said, like, I'm never coming back here. Some women even said, like, they don't even want to get they hair braided no more because of this experience. I made this video so that y'all could be aware. Just don't spend your money there. Do not. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? The customer service is poor. The back room just nasty altogether. I don't even know how they're washing hair back there. You know what I'm saying? The attitudes, not everybody's attitude was nasty, but to be an owner, you know what I'm saying? Like I expected to be compensated in some type of way. I've been here for what? 12, 13 hours. Like that's crazy. I'm sorry. I got my math mixed up. I'm so sleepy. But I've been here for a very long time, and I expect to be compensated, seeing as that you got people fighting over my head. I'm here double the time. I done had to get my hair braided, taken down, and re-braided. Like, man, I don't know. I try to come to a conclusion with the lady. I was very nice to her. I just don't want y'all spending y'all money there. I'm over Detroit stylists. It's like you can't find nobody that's reliable, and when you do find somebody, they either got a poor attitude, you know what I'm saying, or they just, you know what I'm saying, they can't do what they said they could do, or they trying to get you out of deposit. Like, I'm just over it. And I don't know, I don't even know what else to say. Y'all have a good day.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard Deals. He keeps it lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Hit the links down below. We got HiveMindLab.com where you can unbig that back. We also got Moog's Coffee. Moog's Coffee, yep, it's good. Let's get into it, man. Use the discount code everydaypj at checkout. Now, Mary African Hair in Michigan. Detroit, Michigan. Alright. A lot of drama. I see other videos where the women are dancing and stuff like this. I know they're trying to keep the vibes up and make it fun and exciting, but man, what is going on with these African hair braiders? They want all the smoke. Okay? Last time we was in West Africa, now we in Detroit, Africa, okay? But needless to say, these hair braiding shops is getting out of control. I was also in the Bahamas, and they was just, there was hair braiders everywhere. So I'm assuming that these women be really going in on some braids, and I think that's a good thing. These women are really using a service that could feed the community. Okay, it just takes a little bit of skill. But I don't think a lot of people want this mess to go along with their experience. Like we just had another hair braiding story where people are fighting in the studio, and I talked about how I've been around where there's gunshots and stuff went off in the studio. Man, I don't want to deal with all that mess, and I'm sure these women who want to get their hair done don't want to deal with all that mess. But hairdressers wanting to fight their clients, and the lady says she's been going here for 9 years. Like the disrespect, not only, it's not that the client should feel entitled. the client shouldn't feel entitled. It's the fact that you're really wanting to fight your customers. Like, this is, what is this, the Waffle House? Okay? Like, this is crazy. Like, what happened to service? What happened to decor? What happened to being demure? You know what I'm saying? This is why I was doing this. I did a story time on another. I think it was a hairstylist in Los Angeles, and they had it in an upscale area, but they were still ghetto as hell, smoking weed and stuff like that. Like, yo, like, I will gladly pay the extra money to be in a safe environment where I feel comfortable. I'll gladly pay that. But then that doesn't mean come in smelling like weed, smoking weed, doing servicing other clients while we in there and all that, man. Like, nah, they don't include all that. Like, really, we need to do better as a community. Hair braiders need to do better as a community. Africans need to do better as a community. People in general, we all need to do better as a community. Let's all do better. Not just one of us, all of us. Everyday people. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.